having a village is such a privilege that many people do not have.
Get your money, sis, fuck a hater. Get your money, sis, get your weight up. Make your money move, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis, fuck a hater.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesday with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. No. This is going to be my last 2 Cent Tuesday for a while. I'm taking time off because it's April Fool's Day and I'm playing with y'all. No. No, but for real. All right, let's get back to the topic at hand. Speaking of having children, this story really got to me because so many people are feeling conflicted about it. I was on my way to work listening to the Breakfast Club as usual when I heard the story of this black father getting Donkey of the Day. And he got Donkey of the Day because while trying to do a good thing, he made a really bad decision. So I want to talk about this 24-year-old dad who was recently arrested for leaving his 10-year-old, his 6-year-old, and his 1-year-old at a McDonald's unattended for about 2 hours while he went on a job interview. Now, the mother later picked the children up from this McDonald's, but he was still arrested nonetheless. Now, he received Donkey of the Day because, for obvious reasons, he left his children, his very young children, unattended in a public place. Anything could have happened. A lot of people are having a lot of sympathy and empathy for this man and feeling like jail is not what he needs. Resources is what he probably needs. Definitely doesn't deserve Donkey of the Day. This is clearly someone who needs help, who made a wrong decision. Why jail? Why be so harsh? So I'm curious as to what you guys think about it. Should this man go to jail? Should he have made a better decision? Or was he just desperate and did what he needed to do so that he could provide for his family? Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below. And I'm going to go ahead and drop my 2 cents in on the situation. Initially, I was like, come on now. Like, you're leaving your kids at a public place. Anything can happen to them. I understand the reason for the arrest. It's child neglect. But I also know that that can now lead into just a world of problems for this young man. I don't know if him and the mother are together. But it just really goes to show you that having a village is such a privilege that many people do not have. And I see it. I work in childcare. My sisters have children, and I see all the time the difference it makes when you don't have that support to help you with your children, or if people don't have time to watch your kids and you don't have that village, it can affect you. And sometimes you will make decisions that might not be the best and may be controversial, but you know, listening to the radio and having friends and family members who've gone through things like that, many of women have left their 10-year-olds and their 8-year-olds at home alone while they ran out to work or ran to the store. Some woman said she would even take her children to work with her because she just didn't have anyone to watch them. And again, it's easy to judge when you're not in the situation. Working in childcare, you know, we have emergency cards. Your child, we require at least 3 different contacts in case of an emergency. And when I get to that portion with a parent, there are some people who literally look at me like, it's just me and the dad. Or it's just me. Like, I literally have no one else that you can contact. And I see the pressure that they feel when it's like, well, we need more than one, or do you have a friend? Do you have this? And when they say, like, I literally have no one, my child just has me, it's kind of sad because you can tell that this child being in school is the only time that this person has to get things done, to work, to take care of whatever it is. If not, the child is going everywhere with that parent because they just don't have the support. And childcare is expensive. You know, sometimes now a lot of the public schools, some of them are charging for after school. So this man really probably had no one to come and get his kids. Now, I don't know what the relationship is between him and the mom. It might have been a thing where he asked mom to come get them earlier. You know how sometimes some women can be like, no, it's your time, da 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 da. He did what he needed to do. Was it the right thing to do? No. It was a bad decision, but it doesn't make him a bad man and it doesn't make him a bad father. But being that he has done this now you got ACS involved. Now he's going to have to go through this and he's going to have to go through that, and they're going to be all up in his business. And now he has an arrest. So now what job is going to hire him if they decide to pursue this issue of him being arrested? And, you know, it's one of those things where, why did you have to do that? But at the same time, I understand a moment of desperation can lead to a major mistake. And I think this is one of those situations where he made a huge mistake. And once again, you know, a 10-year-old, if he would have asked one of the workers to keep an eye on my kids, because I also know a lot of families who leave their children at the library, you know, like, okay, sit here while I go do this, that, and the third, and I'll be right back. I think I just grew up in a time where that was normal, you know, us going home by ourselves, coming home to an empty house at a young age, or being left at the library until your parents came and got you, or, you know, I felt like those things were a little more common back in the day. But we are living in much more dangerous times than we were then. And granted, anything could have happened. Like Charlamagne was saying, anything could have happened to those kids. They could have got kidnapped. Yes, so I do understand the reason for him being arrested. It was neglect. Anything could have happened to those children. So I do understand but at the same time, I'm also feeling for this man because he was trying to do the right thing. I'm pretty sure he needed a job so that he could provide for these 3 kids. Doing the math, his oldest child is 10. This man is only 24 years old, which means he had his first child at 14. I'm sure the struggle has been very real. And a lot of people can easily say, well, stop making kids. Stop doing this and stop doing that. It's very easy to say. And yes, I used to be one of those people too. Like, why bring a child into the situation? But you know what? Things happen. It doesn't make him a bad father. Do I think he deserves jail time? No. I'm actually hoping that, being that this story has gone viral, that people in Georgia actually reach out to this man and maybe give him some type of resources so he doesn't have to go through this situation again. You know, I already see people in the comments like, I'm a lawyer in Georgia. Anybody has his contact information. I have a job offering for him. You know, sometimes there's a silver lining in these type of situations. Although he did something awful, a blessing may come out of this situation, which I'm hoping for the sake of his children. If he is a good man, he is a good father, I really hope something positive comes out of this awful situation. But yeah, I think some people are being a little hard on the man. It was a bad decision. And yes, I think if my kid's father did something like that, I would be furious. But I would also understand that he probably felt like the 10-year-old could keep an eye on them, and I don't know. It's just an unfortunate situation. But like I said, I do hope that something comes out of it. And just advice. Again, I'm not a parent, but part of the reason why I've never rushed into having children was because I knew that I didn't want to have to rely on people to help me out all the time. You know, a village, again, a village is a blessing. A village is a privilege that lots of people do not have, and you do not want to take advantage of that village sometimes. So I always feel like, you know, I want to make sure that I have a foundation when I bring a child into a situation, a job, you know. And I know it sounds perfect, and I'm pretty sure everybody plans for that. But sometimes things happen. Rubbers break. It be too good. Anything can happen. You know, I'm being funny, but anything can happen. And then next thing you know, you are now a parent and you are forced to figure it out. And unfortunately, you have to figure it out with your child. And it's just unfortunate. And I really hope that something comes out of this for that family. What do y'all think about this whole situation? Does he deserve jail time, or does he deserve a break? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I think the man was trying to be a good dad, okay? I think he was trying to do the best that he can with what he got at the end of the day. And I know a thing or two about it because I wrote about a dad similar to this father in my books, Inherited Dysfunction Part 1 and 2, available on Amazon.com. The link is in the description down below. I would love for you guys to support me. Definitely speaks a lot heavy on the father and daughter relationship, and a dad who, you know, tried to be the best father that he could, but at the same time was caught up in that life. Y'all go ahead and check it out. Description down below. Thank you guys for watching as always. And Jenny is out.